we're gonna do a very fun workout today. Gonna get some legs in there. For some of you, we might even go upside down doing some handstand work. I need you to not log the score today, but I need you to rate the workout, which you can also do in the app. You can go to log your results and you can give points to the workout. And let's do on a scale from 0 to 10, how hard the pump was in our legs. So a 9 is an excruciating pump. A 2 was, I didn't feel anything at all. And if you have that 2, then you probably didn't do it correctly. That's the case. So let's get started on this homework workout. Let's get ready for the warm-up. It is 4 rounds of 3 different movements. We're going to take you through all movements first, and then we're going to start it off together. So have a look first, and if you want to try them out while we're trying them out, let's do that as well. Right? First one is going to be the Russian twist. I need Sval and Jenny here to go on the floor. Now Sval is going to start in a tucked up position with his hands folded together, and Jenny's going to have only heels on the floor here. Now the idea is to twist from the torso. So you're going to rotate and you're going to go. And you're going to rotate and you're going to go. Now if you look at their shoulders, they're making rotations, right, from the spine. Now what you do not want to see, and Sval's going to give the perfect example of correct, and Jenny is now going to switch to incorrect. And Jenny is only moving her arms. So now she's actually fighting rotation, but I need rotation to happen here. Perfect. That is the Russian twist. That's the first movement. For our second movement, we're going to start in a plank on long arms. If this is very, very hard for you, you can do it on your knees, but I challenge you to just do a regular plank here. Now in that regular plank, we're going to pull the same hand to the same shoulder. So the right hand to the right shoulder, left hand to the left shoulder, and then we have shoulder taps. Now the thing here is there's an urge to move to the side. So you want to tilt your body to the side, and I need you guys to fight that. How can you scale this? Now Sval's going to have his feet very close together. And Jenny's going to widen the stance a bit. For Jenny it's now slightly easier because her base of stability is suddenly broader. So it's easier to stand on, and Sval is fighting the balance very, very, very hard. Perfect, guys. Now immediately you can go to your knees, because the third movement, we haven't done that one yet in the homework workout, is an alternating kneel to squat bottom. So it's going to be very taxing on the leg, but it's a good hip mobility exercise. We start on the knee. Let's both start with the right leg, guys. Right leg up, bottom squat, right leg down or left leg down. I'm game with both. I do want you to try to hit a squat bottom that is comfortable and strong. So full feet on the floor. Hold it for a second and keep moving. Now whatever you do with the legs, I'm game with both legs going forward one at a time, or moving right up and down, whatever you want to do there, as long as you make sure you hit all directions here. That is very important for me. That's why you can rest here, buddy. I need Jenny to demo what you need to do when you feel like your knees cannot handle that. In that case, your feet are going to be fully on the floor, so your toes pointing backwards. You're going to sit your butt on your heels. You're going to extend by squeezing your butt, extend your hips up, bring them back down. Here we go. You're going to stand up on top of the knees, you bring them back down. This is a very good exercise, even also for the quads and also for the glutes. Still having that issue there where you have to work your abs to stay in line with the rest. So we just showed you guys the 3 warm-up movements. They're all done for 20 reps. Now it's time to actually start on with the action, and you guys need to join us for all 4 rounds here, right? We're going to do 1 round with you. So let's take a look. Are you guys ready as well? Nice that you're saying yes. We're going to start off with 20 Russian twists all together with the people at home in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So Jenny is scaling the movement by not having her legs off the floor. She's going to have her legs squeezed together. Sval is in a tucked up position, and they're twisting her torso, both of them, from the middle onwards. Great. 20 reps, alternating, goes pretty damn fast. Then into the shoulder taps, which will also go pretty fast. Where Sval has a narrow stance with the feet, which makes it a bit tougher on the balance, and Jenny has a bit of a wider stance, which gives her a broader base to stand on. You're touching the same shoulder with the hand that comes off the floor. You can opt for slow or for fast reps. I'm game with both. Now this didn't take very long, but now we're going to have the tough movement. And the challenge at home as well, guys, is try to do this unbroken. 20 reps of the alternating kneeling into squat. Perfect move. I think they're only at approximately 5 reps, and there's going to be an urge to stand up from that squat position, but I need you guys to go on into this fight. They're doing great, they're doing great. every time you have both feet on the floor, I need you to actually have pressure in the middle foot, have your heels and toes connected to the floor, and stay upright. There's this tendency to lean forward because it feels easier on the quads, and the lower back takes some of the pressure off. But we're actually looking to warm up our squat position here, which they're doing great, by the way. At home as well, guys, whatever tempo you have, I need you to continue here. Very good. Very good. Now, we're still working on our first round here. I need you guys to finish your first round and then continue by doing 3 more for a total of 4 rounds. Press pause. So the second portion of today's session is something we've did in the first week of our homework workouts, which is doing an accumulation of 5 minutes in the bottom of a squat, but now an active hold. So we're not gonna just passively sit there, right? We're gonna aim like we have 100 kilos on our back. We're gonna fight the position from start to finish, and we're gonna try to do all 5 minutes, maybe unbroken, but if you break, you have to continue until you've done all 5 minutes. The goal is make sure you do it better than last time. Now, let's all start on this one together. So get your smartwatch timers ready. Go stand in your position. And we're going to go to the bottom in 3, 2, 1, and go. And hold it. So, a couple of things we're going to look for here. First things are these. I need heels, big toe, little toe, all connected to the floor. I need hips in line with the knees or a bit lower. I need knees to track the toes. And I need you to always try to be as upright as possible. Now, while you're doing this, some of these things might become tougher, but I do want you to, every time again, focus on these 4 little things that I just said. So heels, big toe, little toe, hips in line with the knee, knees in line with the toes, and as upright as possible. So, they just did about 30 seconds. I need you guys to continue and press pause. Double tabata it is. 16 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 2 movements alternating, right? So one of the one of the other. Now we're going to show you both movements, talk about scaling options, all the good stuff here. Now we're going to have Sval and Jenny demo this for us, and the first thing they're going to demo is the alternating jumping lunge. Let's both get started on some jumping lunges. There we go. The idea is very simple. You need to switch legs in the air and go from one to the other. What I do need to see is you're fully extended in the middle when you switch the legs. Let's rest, guys, because I know this is a very tough movement. Now, if you would scale this movement, and why would we scale this? If you cannot complete 20 seconds of unbroken jumping lunges, I do need you to do some kind of a jump variation. So rather than going to regular lunges, I want you to go to jump squats. Jenny is going to demo the jump squats. And it doesn't have to be fast, as long as you can keep moving for 20 seconds. I'm sorry. Good, rest. Now, what we can do is scale this due to an injury. Now, let's say the injury is no jumping. In that case, you are going to just backstep lunge. Let's just backstep lunge. Let's keep an eye on her here. The same lunges with the jumps, but now she's just stepping, so there's way less taxing on that what you need to use when you catch the jump. But what if she cannot do a lunge because of trouble with the knee? We want to work the butt a bit more today. So we're going to do a glute bridge. Heels on the floor, 90-degree angle of the knees, hips and shoulders in line, drive the butt up to the ceiling, come back down. Drive the butt up, come back down. Fighting the arch in the back is very important, so always fold your hips around your belly button. Perfect, Jen. Good. So that is the first movement of the 2. The second movement introduces a new thing, and that is being upside down against the wall. Now, I'm going to tell you right away, if we do this at home and you're using a door or whatever, please be safe. Don't go through the glass in your door. Don't hit the door handle or anything. It needs to be a firm object you can safely do a handstand against you. Now, Sval first, let's zoom in on him, is going to do the RX version, which will be the handstand hold. He's going to have hands on the floor, heels against the wall. He's going to press out, be as tall as he possibly is. He's going to stack his joints, so his ankle, knees, hips, shoulders, wrists. Everything is going to be in line, bracing the belly. That is all good. So you can come down, buddy. While you're doing this for 20 seconds, I want you to focus on continuously breathe. So it's like an active rest while being upside down, which is not resting at all, but still. Scaling for level and for injury would be doing a hollow hold. Let's go to a hollow hold, but we add something. an object where the shoulder gets stacked. So we go into a hollow hold and we press actively the shoulder blades off the floor into an object. She's now using the backpack. You can use whatever you have at home that has a certain loading, a big book, an encyclopedia, it is all good. You can scale the hollow by pulling in the knees because it is still a 20-second hold. Thank you, Jen. Time for the double tabata. You take your smartwatch timer, you set it at 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 16 rounds. You start with the jumping lunges, you move to the handstand hold. You alternate the movements all the way through for entire 16 rounds. It's hard to log the score. If you log the score, go for the amount of jumping lunges that you did, right? And only click the RX button if you did the handstand holds unbroken. All right, so I want you guys to get started on the fun with us so we all start to work out together. I'm gonna grab my timer. The first movement will be the jumping lunge. I'm gonna start the timer and we start in 3, 2, 1, go. What I definitely do not recommend is to go very fast. You just need to go through the reps one at a time. And I want you to extend in the middle. 10 seconds left, guys. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 10 seconds of rest is not a long time. We move into the handstand or in a hollow hold, which is the scale. 3, 2, 1, boom. So in the one interval, we're moving a lot. And in the other interval, we're just statically holding a position. That is tough to hold. So Sval is fighting very hard for that handstand. You got 9 seconds left, guys. Jenny is fighting that hollow hold, shoulder blades off the floor, legs away. 3, 2, 1, rest. 10 seconds of rest. And after 10 seconds, you got 14 more rounds to do of this. I wish you guys good luck. Continue, press pause.